Welcome everyone back to another Allspark review right here on YouTube. My name is Will, and today, like I said when we done Optimus Prime, there's going to be a Decepticon incoming on the channel today. So as always, remember, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more uploads when you know they are coming. You can also follow me on Twitter as well. All the details at the end of the video. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's look at the Decepticon I'm talking about. And by the thumbnail, you know I'm talking about Armada Megatron. This guy is the first Decepticon I ever bought. I was always an Autobots guy. Always was growing up. I had a few Autobots, like I explained. But when I started hardcore collecting, this guy and the Armada Optimus Prime started it all. So without those two figures, this room or this channel or how I feel about Transformers as a massive fan or even a collector would never have happened. This is one of my favourite figures. So much nostalgia in this figure completely, just purely because of how much it means to me. And when I look at him, it oozes Megatron. So let's get him transformed. But I also will bring in another version of this one as well. So let's get both of them transformed, get them combined with another figure, and let's check them out. Well, here he is, folks. Armada Megatron transformed. Like I said, one of my favourite Megatrons because it was my first. And I just love this mode. This just screams Megatron now. Considering he was a pistol and then basically they're just stuck with him being a tank, kind of like throughout now, everything. And there's only been a few occasions where they've changed the design, be like a jet or something, especially in the movies. But at least in the movies, especially Revenge of the Fallen, we've got a tank. And I think it just suits Megatron down to the ground, considering the Decepticons are all army-based vehicles, a lot of them are. So with this one, you can turn round, make sounds, you can flip it open, launch missiles. Doesn't have any missiles to launch, you never got them with the figure. You can bring it up, put another Minicon on, he's got his Minicon on there. Bring out a little prison with a little track. And this comes out and it can open up as well. So I've got his Minicon Leader 1, which is of course a throwback to the GoBots Leader 1, literally. Jet, Guardian, and I'm not a big GoBots fan. I was always Transformers. But it's nice they acknowledge like that series. Especially, there you go, he's Megatron's Minicon. With him you can bring it up, fire the two missiles, you can bring it back down. And of course, with the Minicons, you can put them on like that. And you can move them around and he'll do different sounds. But let's take him off just now. Everything can fire, including these pincers. You can close them in. But that's not just all. Here is the counterpart. Galvatron. Unfortunately, Galvatron's sound in the tank section does not click in the sound. I think it's just batteries. I waited a long time to get him. The only problem I don't have is I don't have Leader 1 for him. So I know I can pick him up on eBay. But to have the Armada Galvatron, which can go for a fair price, in my possession, I am literally happy with that. It does everything the exact same as this Megatron. It's just the exact same part from repaint. So we're going to transform both, and this one's going to have something extra on it, a bit like what we did with Optimus Prime. But let's get it started, and it's very simple transformation. With Megatron, it is very simple. Just flip him on his back so you can see his legs. So basically you can see right away how this transforms. Pull down the legs, and you just flip out the feet at the bottom. Move them back, and right away you can see there's his stance. with Megatron being like that, now you pull him up. And this is the only thing that's going to annoy me, is he's going to constantly say this. But this swivels round, which you can put like so. And it's also a part of the Minicon going on to give him more power. But I'm going to do that with Galvatron because it will be easier. Come back round, flip him round. Now, what you're going to see, if I bring it here, it's going to be easier on the camera for me here. You see that little hook and that little pivot. Line them up. And I'm going to actually do this by eye now. There we go. Now, with his cannon, you can bring it round, and you've got that. I don't really like that at all. I just like keeping it like this. And there you go again. This is the whole reason that I was dreading this video. I kind of dreaded this one because I knew he was going to do all these sound effects. But I think that's the fun of reviewing these toys. The arms, very simple. You just open up those flaps. Just put your thumb in, and it helped if I had a bit of nail, because he's not, there we go. There comes one arm, just close that over. Second one, very simple. Close it, bring down his face, and there you have it. Armada Megatron, not the Combiner Wars one, just the normal Armada Megatron, and it looks so menacing. Take leader one, just fold out his legs like so. That's basically him transformed, because all you're doing is putting those red bits back there, and that's basically his fusion cannon, so to speak. Like I said, in the cartoon like this, the main cannon switched round, came out here. I quite like it having like this. I know it's not his proper cannon, but it will do. So that is Megatron transformed. That is basically it. He is one of the easiest Armada Transformers. And that is one of the reasons I liked that series. Any age group could pick these up. And look how quick I transformed that. They are very simple. My niece has transformed him. She found him completely easy to transform. And still to this day, my first Decepticon, my first Megatron, and I bought him the same time as the Armada Optimus Prime, and he still holds a special place in my Transformers collection. And I absolutely love the figure. I just love the figure. It just oozes Megatron. That is Megatron in my eyes. Just with the symbols, the way he looks, so menacing. The stature, perfect. Now, like you see, Galvatron all transformed, and this is the part I was talking about. This is basically how it's meant to be when like Leader 1's equipped. So this can turn round. I just think it looks kinda silly. But there's a reason why, and this is the other gimmick to the figure. And I'm going to be using Galvatron for this, purely because he doesn't talk. The blessed batteries don't work. The other thing I did forget to show on Megatron, let's take us away, is you can come to this bit. You can actually move it down like your hand. You don't need a Minicon to do it. But moving it down, it takes out a blade. And you can just move it back up. I do have, which a couple of Minicons I could have put on this. I do have like the Star Saber and stuff. And I think that would have finished it off once it's like back in display. But let's use Galvatron just now for the combination with another figure, which I think is only going to be the only time I'm going to talk about him on the channel. So let's get him introduced. And here he is, folks. This is Tidal Wave. Not to be mistaken by Shockwave in Armada or anything else. This is Tidal Wave. And it is practically the first combiner I actually got. When considering this combiner, it doesn't have like separate transformations in the sense like these arms don't turn into another figure, they just turn into a transformation, and that's it. They all just combine to form Tidal Wave. In the cartoon it was a bit silly because you can clearly see that is an aircraft carrier, you can clearly see this is a massive gunship and a hovercraft for his legs, and what I'm about to do, it scales down once you combine them with Galvatron or Megatron. In the game, the Transformers game, he was the correct height when he was a boss battle with, like, so the figures, like, being that size. You can actually, one level as you run about Tidal Wave inside. But, transformation for him, just put that head down. You can unclip the arms. I'm going to actually show you a couple of transformations he does. And there goes the cannons coming off. There we go. I'm actually going to ping that as well, just to take off the missiles, because I don't want them flying about the place. Okay, and I keep bumping my pop filter, and that's going to annoy me. Right, his legs, close them down, bring that up, twist, like so. So it's like that. Close. You can open, and there you have it. Tidal Wave's legs, and they can open up. You can let Transformers go on that, and there you have it. His arms, exact same again. Just twist everything so it's back to looking like that. Bring down his thumb. Same again. And all you're doing is closing everything off. And if you come back here, pop that, and there's his Minicon Ramjet. Exactly, that is Ramjet in the Armada universe. He's just a totsy Minicon. So there's one part. The battleship part, it's very simple. Twist that, move that out, and basically that is it. So the gimmick to Tidal Wave, his main transformation, which was in the game, was you open the legs, bring this part of the body, slot in, and just close on him like that. So it's looking neat and tidy. Open the arms up here, just a little fraction. Then you take this part, just put them out, and by putting those in, you have Tidal Wave transformed. I think this is what everybody remembers Tidal Wave for, being this massive, like, Decepticon carrier. And that is a cool figure. That is a very cool figure. But what does he do with Megatron and Galvatron? Bringing Galvatron back in, what we're going to do is lift them. Taking Tidal Wave's legs, just fold in the little fins here. And where his legs are, you are twisting that. So it looks like this. Clip him on the back of Megatron or Galvatron, whoever you have. There we go. So now we have to move his cannon like that. Bring out the arms. And basically on each side of Tidal Wave, for like the main parts, he has these clips. So, depending what one you want on the arm, let's just say we go with this. And you just turn it round, actually it's this side, and they just clip onto, yep, you've got to line up the little socket, move them down, like so. And there you have it. He is on, but that one seems to be a little weightish. This one, however, is a lot easier because it just clasps round. So again, just pull the arm down, put it in where the Minicon would go, close it, make sure it's all nice and tidy. And there you have Galvatron with Tidal Wave armour. and you can put the gun down like that. That is basically it. That is like the extra stuff it can do. So both Optimus Prime and Megatron or Galvatron did have combinations with other robots in the Armada series, and this arm is annoying me because I want it to stay. It's actually the first time I've put the armour on Galvatron. Usually I've had it in Megatron, but it actually looks quite nice with Galvatron. I actually like it on him. So, can fix that, but that's basically it. This is Galvatron or Megatron with the body armour on. And there you have it, folks. My first Megatron transformed. I know we use Galvatron for Tidal Wave, but this was the guy that kicked it off for me collecting Decepticons. So Armada has played a massive part in my collection throughout the years. I actually have a lot of Armada figures, purely because at the time that was the one I could get a hold of. It was cheap at the time, and just at that point in my life, that's all I could afford. But this guy will always be remembered as my first Decepticon and first Megatron, and I still love the figure. Absolutely adore it. Really adore it. But that being said, folks, we do have a couple of other massive figures we are going to bring, and some of them are kind of studio series re-releases, you could say. We'll see that next time. As always, guys, thank you. I hope you really enjoyed the video. As always, like and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Allspark Reviews, and now you can follow Allspark Reviews on Twitter at AllsparkYT. And of course, you can follow myself on Twitch at Optimus85. Just type that in the search engine at the top. Also, a massive thank you once again to the Cybertronic Spree for their amazing track, Cybertronic Warrior. I really do hope you guys check them out and give them much support and much love. One of the most fantastic bands I've ever heard, and do amazing covers. So please check them out right here on YouTube, Twitter and Facebook. And as always, guys, till all are one.